everyone, VJ's great to back with another deck review. This one is one I've been wanting to do for a while that I'm actually fairly certain I've done before, but it's no longer on my channel for whatever reason. So I decided to do it again, but it's a major pain in the butt to try and find this deck. It was buried right in the back corner of my closet, but I finally found it. This is the Multimiller Gargoyles, the first deck Lance Miller created. Very limited edition. I don't recall how many were made, but I'm pretty certain it was 100 or less. Some were given away, some were sold on the site, from what I can recall. But basically, he created this for a art expo. It's also known as the Expo Gargoyles. I do have a wrapper that came with it that was autographed and whatnot, which is pretty awesome. It's still somewhere. Anyway, the top says limited edition playing cards, the bottom Multimiller Gargoyles. And here you see a gargoyle and a spade tip in the center. Pretty cool. One side says Multimiller Illustrations with a spade tip. And multimiller.com, I don't know if that still exists. And the other side, same thing. The top, Gargoyles limited edition and poker. Oh, apologize. The bottom there is a scan code which just links to sign up for their email. And Multimiller playing cards, multimiller.com. The back, you see the back design, which appears to have a bit of a thick border, but it's not really that bad. The flap, this has some trademark stuff. Lance Miller and contact information. And then we get to the cards. This, by the way, is a plastic deck. Not a standard deck, it's just a very small print run. And nowadays it's pretty hard to find. This does date back 5 years. So first you get a little informational card. Nothing too important, just talks a little bit about some of the design details and whatnot. About the gargoyles and other stuff. Then you see the back design. It's a little bit dark in color, but it's not bad. You got that Miller logo spade tip in there. The gargoyles. And also they had a little details. The Jokers, kind of cute. It's a gargoyle holding this banner that says Multimiller Illustrations. J with Joker in the corners and Joker on top. And it's a little bit dark, but that's just kind of the light as well, I guess. I apologize. Yeah, the Joker is basically the same, but smaller. It's got all sorts of contact and trademark information on the bottom. And then the Ace of Spades, it has silver indexes, a spade tip in there with an M on it, the Miller logo, just all sorts of other little like ornate details. It says Multimiller, and has contact information, copyright stuff on the bottom. And then we talked about the back design. Faces outside of that are standard numbers and court cards. And these cards are plastic and very, very thin. They're like thin like paper. You can see how thin that is. That's just ridiculously thin. And that is that. I'm not going to worry too much about rating this deck or anything like that. I mean, it doesn't really do much purpose. It's just a deck made for an art exposition, and it's never probably made for sale. They just ended up like that. I was actually supposed to get another one of these a long time ago, like a year ago, but it never showed up. Not a big deal, it's just somebody was sending it to me. Maybe they had to change the part, or maybe it got lost. I don't know. I don't care. But anyways, that is that. As you can see, quite thin. So you shuffle. Obviously, a little bit difficult to shuffle when they're so thin. They actually remind me of Protea playing cards from Africa, which are really thin playing cards, but those are paper usually. I don't know who produced it. Maybe it was Protea, maybe it was somebody else. I don't know. Apologize if the lighting's no good. Anyway, that all being said and done, if it looks somewhat familiar, this artwork, this design, it's because it should be, because it eventually, months later, became this. The first ever official Lance Miller deck, the Artist Edition Gargoyles, which was a Kickstarter deck. I do have a review on it. It's very nice. Obviously, they lightened up the colors Added a lot of silver and a gaff card. As you see on this one, the number cards all have silver pips, even the red ones. And then the court cards are black and silver, but standard. Same ace, basically the same jokers. Just to show you this one very, very quickly. And this one you can probably still find here and there, but it's a little bit harder to find. But it's a good bicycle deck. And this is just, like I said, the original version of it. Which is pretty cool, very collectible, and it's actually not that much thinner, but it's a good 5 or 6 cards thinner than the USB-C deck, just to be exact. Not including gaff cards and add cards. Anyway, that is that. Pretty cool deck. Obviously harder to find. I just wanted to get the review on my channel because it wasn't there for some reason, but now it is. And I should point out very quickly, wanted to mention, this is probably the first deck that was on Kickstarter. Either that or it was the Bicycle Revision or the Bicycle Brimstone from Adam and Russell respectively. And actually they all three of them were the first ones to be on Kickstarter, the original Kickstarter creators, and they've all disappeared unfortunately. 2 of them turned into scammers, and the other one just disappeared, that being Lance Miller. Hopefully we'll see more from Lance in the future, because obviously he's got some talent. That is that. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out collectiblepointcards.com where you can use the code VITOSAFE to get 10% off your order each and every time. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.